you where you stop and others start. A line in the sand. If you believe that everybody who disagrees with you, your religious, your spiritual beliefs, your political, your sexual identity, then most other people will be your enemy because we're just not going to find a big population of people that totally agree with us. So we got to grow up. And from the
Well,
second, what, honey?
I was going to ask what you would say to somebody who doesn't have any gatekeepers.
Well, they're usually boundary violators. They won't respect your boundaries. I prefer to have a line in the sand. And you can do anything you want over there, but the minute you cross mine, oh boy, it's on. It is on. But it took me years to develop that, to know what wasn't good for me. Everybody's got some kind of boundary system, but the problem is they shift. They can't maintain it. And that's because of social structuring, because of religious dogma, because of threats. People get fogged. Fear, obligation, and guilt. There's MACE, MACE, your materialism, your addiction, your emotional stuff, all the creative stuff that we think of that's unhealthy. Why do we do that? Because we don't have the boundary of saying no. We can't say no. And it's toxic. And if you don't have that, from the second you open your eyes in the morning to that last second you're awake at night, you are in the enemy's camp and you're having to defend yourself because you don't know where you're grounded. Your feet are going to be shifting like you're standing on ice. All your energy will go to this. Your gatekeeper is overwhelmed from 360 degrees, the wagons circling the wagons. And it doesn't have the weapons to defend you. So what are the weapons? The weapons are your core beliefs. What do you believe in? What do you really believe? Get off the fence post. Start talking to yourself. What do I believe about this, or this? There was a time when I was living at the farm where I was wandering around doing something with the cattle and I heard spirits say, get off the fence. I thought, well, I'm not on the fence. I'm over here putting in a fence post. No, get off the fence, Zoli. We want you to start watching television, having opinions on these political and religious and spiritual things. I'm like, what? I've never done that. That was 40 years ago. So I had to get real. When you have boundaries, you are recognizing that this is a real world with real consequences. And that's the difference. You don't want to be part of the billions of people and the masses who don't get it because they'll run you. And what it is refers to the capacity to access divinity at the level your soul deems possible. Healing, wholesomeness. You can't fake it. And you notice it when other people are faking it. You can't have an abstract ideal of thinking it's way out there, I'll just go for it. You can't have that because what we call it harbors the secret to your serenity. So how do you choose to live in the world while not being of it, right?
Right.
Of going through your day holding on to the hand of your gatekeeper and touching the hem of God. It's silence. It's just silence. It's prayer. But here's the thing. You have soul contract. Some people have these forced soul contract, they think, with drugs. And those people are going to go insane at some levels specific to their evolution. These serious drugs have gatekeepers. There are entities that work with them. Ayahuasca, LSD, ketamine, they have entities that you can meet on the other side. And these entities are actually neutral. You will meet them where you are. And some people say, I'm going to go do this drug because I want to meet that part of myself. Well, I have nothing to say about that. You can go totally insane because you are also going to be affecting your soul contract, your physical brain, your neurology of your body. There are people that have gone absolutely insane because of this. So, how do you know? If you just woke up from sleep, for example, and someone ripped back the darkening curtains and all this bright sunlight's coming into the room, you'll recoil. You'll protect your sight. And this is similar to what happens if you drug yourself into greedily skipping lessons, you see. When the bright light of day shines, you're not going to have the tools to deal with it. Those specific and frustrating levels that happen so slowly, they're there to protect you from your greed, from your personality soaked emotional desire that you want it right now. Right now. I got to have it right now. So, each person alive on this earth, no matter how good or evil you are, how consciously awake, how fast asleep, no matter who you are or what you're doing, each and every single person, unequivocally, they have a message to deliver that only that person gets. Do you see that? It's so specific. Can you imagine what a splendid world it would be when divinity's path is chosen by everybody rather than the path of greed or selfish acquisition to false powers? I mean, that's the world. That self centeredness blocks the soul's individual message to the world. But each specific person has a specific message or mission. Every soul does. And it may be the one that you come in lifetime after lifetime to deliver using different tools of the physical world. But if you block that with aberrant use of drug and alcohol and using things from your personality, I don't think anybody's soul suggests that they skip lessons. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they do, but so how do you get there? I mean, how, you can ask, is it even possible, right? But actually, the answer is simple. It always is simple, right? Learn to lighten your still small voice. And you lighten it by getting rid of the things that block you emotionally. What blocks you? Practice reverence and stillness with whatever methods are a practice to you, whatever you're drawn to. And this is hard work. It's not immediate, it's not visible immediately. You must acquiesce to the still small voice and leave the others alone. You will learn what works for you. Ask. Ask those who guard and guide you. Just ask for help.